Hey there, we have just come out of 3 days of prayer and fasting as a church, primarily using that time to ask God, will you provide a new Sunday venue for us to be able to meet in? And I just wanted to offer a few initial reflections since coming out of those days. And as we went in, we had this sense of God repositioning us as a church. And as we reposition physically and hopefully find a new home to meet in, it also had that sense of, actually, I think he might be repositioning us spiritually as well, that as we move home, that he's actually preparing us for a new phase in our life, a new chapter in our story as a people, that we would have new people to be able to reach out to, new communities to be able to bless, but also that we would be changed and we would be different as a people. And so as we've been praying for a new home, it's also felt like we've kind of been praying, God, will you ready us for all that you've got ahead for us? And as we've prayed, we felt led particularly to two passages in the Old Testament that came through. 2 Kings chapter 13, where Elisha talks to King Joash, king of Israel at the time, and he says to him, hold some arrows and strike the ground with them. And the king does it, but he only does it 3 times. And Elisha then, he rebukes him and says, no, you should have hit the ground more times with those arrows. And similarly in Ezra chapter 8, the other passage that we were led to, it's just a simple verse, but it's Ezra talking about the people of God and how they come to God and they petition God. They fasted before him, they implored him or petitioned God, and God listened to their petition. Just a really simple verse that talks of how God's people continually prayed and God listened. And from both of those verses, we've really taken the encouragement that we need to be a people that persist in prayer during this repositioning time. And so I want to encourage you, if you are part of Revelation Church, or even if you're not, if you're listening along, we would value your prayers. Let's be continuing to pray into this and trusting that God will lead us to our new home. We had some prophetic things come out that perhaps this will be an unexpected venue, somewhere that we wouldn't necessarily think that a church might meet. We're going to continue to try and hear God's voice and listen to what he might to say. But I would love to encourage you, do be praying and pray continually, pray persistently. Let's get hold of those arrows and keep striking the ground until we see God move. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.